Well, hello there, party people. How are we doing? Welcome on in, everybody. Good to see you. Oh no, look, it's Belin's hair again. Happy Valentine's month, Dark Muppeteer. Oh my goodness, shutting me up already. All right, thanks, Harry Cat. Okay, so we're just going to spend the whole stream now, are we? Like this, yeah, with Belin's hair and me as a cherub. Is that how it's going to work today? We're not 5 minutes in and already things are Borksville. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Hello, how are we doing? I'm back. Thank you for that moment of silence from Harry Cat because apparently, we haven't been live 13 minutes and Harry Cat already wants to shut me up. So yeah, there we go. I did in fact shut up. So couldn't predict a Pac-Man shirt. Yeah, it was in fact Pac-Man today. Sorry, you guys is. Yeah, who predicted Pac-Man? There was a prediction of Pac-Man, and yeah, lots of points thrown at the other two options. Sadly for those people. But today's result is Pac-Man, and who do all the delicious channel points go to? It is Tatum! Oh my goodness, 3,130 delicious cogs clinking into Big Deborah's box. What can I tell you? Yeah. All right, let me make sure I catch up with everybody. The observant amongst you might have noticed one or two changes today. How you doing, Professor Smikes? I know you love when Porky makes an appearance. Happy Valentine's month, everybody. Yes, problem with free shipping. What? Unlike his $400 shipping hat. Yes, new hat. One of the changes. Yes, for the push. There's Porky. Porky even likes sitting on my purple partner push hat. So there we go. Okay. How you doing, Strom? Welcome on in. This is yeah. So this is not an official. I know it's going to surprise some people. This is not an official Twitch hat. Okay, it is a purple cap. I grant you that, and it does have an official Twitch pin on it. But we're just going to pretend that the cap itself is like that. What's happening with the? Why is the what? Huh? Why did the curtain just light up? I don't know. It seems like the light curtain has a mind of its own today. It just lit up and showed the cat doing the fishing, which is a Harrier Cat's walk on light curtain alert. And we do have a new command that hopefully is showing in the stream title. Yeah. I don't think anybody's used it yet, but it's there for the taking. Great. Now people look at me weirdly in the gym thanks to my pet. Yeah. Who do we blame? Yeah, that command that's not really doing anything right now. That one, yeah, that's the command. I think I know what happened. Let's have a look. Let's see if I was silly enough to set something up, but not actually hook it up or something. Possibly. No, it's there. What's going on right now? All right, let me try it manually. Here we go. Are we ready? Let's see if the manual trigger works. That's why it went to the curtain. See? It's going to the curtain and it's turning the curtain on, but it's one of those things that, you know, when you do it in testing, you're like, this all works fine. Look, it works great. And then you come to the opening night, so to speak, and then you test it and you're like, wait, what? It's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to show. It's not what it's doing basically at the moment is it's just turning on the curtain and turning it off again, and it shouldn't be doing that. One moment, please. Scene change. Just have a look. So we have Fishing Cat, which is 7944. Okay, and then we have the Poosh, which is different. So for some reason, it is not doing it correctly. Let me test again. Yeah, it's turning on the curtain. It is not setting the correct scene. So for some reason, it is not seeing the scene that I set up, which is not really annoying at all. Let me just go back into the Govee app on my phone. One moment, please. Hold the line. And I'm going to check. So we'll turn the curtain on. We'll go over to the curtain. And then if we go to DIY, what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to, look, I had it all set up and it was all going to be great and everything. Yeah, it's supposed to do that. All right. Okay. But it's not doing that, which is great. Okay. So first thing on the list is, instead of saying new push command, first thing on the list is fix push command. Thank you, Kilted. Oh, no, you. All right, let me catch up with chat. Did I miss anything? Probably just people trying to use the command that doesn't work. So we'll just have a quick scroll back. Scroll. Okay, here we go. All right, so we said good morning to Strom. All right, we had some ahoos. Working and listening. Hope all is well with you all today. Tatum, always good to see you. Thank you very much. Appreciate the lurky lurk. I blame Sammy board. I mean, I know Berlin would argue, well, you know, you should use Sammy board. Yeah, if only he'd use it, stuff would work. You see, the thing is, this isn't actually related to Sammy board. This is related to a handshake problem. I just need to find out why they're not shaking hands and playing nice. I figured it would not be Pac-Man, given I saw the Pac-Man I Have Followers shirt a day or two prior. Yeah, you see, the thing is, while I have control over the shirts that I wear, Anders, I don't actually have control over the poll. The poll is actually random. So when the prediction, when we kick off the prediction, it picks from a list randomly and says, is it this one, is it this one? And then adds a third option of something else. And so it's not until I start the stream, I'm like, oh, they're the options in today's prediction. Okay. And, you know, it's not like I wore the same shirt. I do have some shirts, like I have a few coffee shirts, I have a few coding shirts. So, you know, while I never wear the same shirt 2 days running, yeah, it might be the same theme, variations on a theme. So I apologize if you lost points today, Anders, by trying to make an educated guess as to the shirt I'm wearing. Sorry about that. All right, Cam Crabs, welcome on in. How you doing? Love me some pork. Mike's really. DMs. Tatum showing off the new emotes. We have the new static emote. And we have the new animated emote. And yeah, so we have two issues with the push command. It didn't seem like it was doing anything. I have a 2-minute cooldown, but it should still at least show the verbiage in chat. And it should pan to the curtain, even if it's not showing the right curtain thing at the moment. So, bootleg Twitch merch. I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny. Mike's, no. Couldn't possibly comment. Yeah. Okay, so Dukesoft tried it, and it looks like it did show the verbiage. So I think the command is working. Like I said, 2-minute cooldown, which is why it probably didn't do anything when Dark Muppeteer tried it immediately after. How you doing, Dark Muppeteer? Oh, come on in, by the way. Push it real good. Yeah, and it just detects when it does work. It just detects the exclamation mark push at the front, so you can put whatever you want after it, and it'll still trigger. And I may or may not have it triggering when the word partner is detected in chat anywhere, possibly. Tez, yeah, exactly. That was the other option I had, Berlin, but I didn't use that. Yeah. It's the most gamey of all the bits I watch. I mean, I'm happy to take that crown. Thank you very much, Jenny. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we're going to hopefully be doing some updates today on the game, working on Rescue Ball. I appreciate that I sent out a schedule which said I wasn't supposed to be here today because there was appointments, but apparently Tuesday and Wednesday are easy to mix up. So I actually had the appointments yesterday, which was why you didn't see me yesterday. So, Lurk. Oh no, look at poor HarryOCat not having his personal Lurk message yet. Oh, but look, there is a changed Lurk message. Look, HarryOCat is now lurking during Big Game. His partner push. Please mute the tab and not the stream so your view still counts. What? Wait, so we have new commands. We have new overlay stuff. We have a new hat. We have new Lurk message. And we have something added to the about verbiage under the stream. I mean, how many other places could I possibly mention it, right? And it's all about trying to get people in here. Okay. Hopefully people will like it enough that they'll stay. But, you know, even if they join and just lurk, it's good for the numbers. So how is Tickle Me Elmo going? What was the last update, Smikes? Because I know a couple of times I've been on and I've done updates and you've been, I don't know, somehow feeling, you know, entitled that you can have your own stream and not be here, which I think, quite frankly, is rude. But anyway, did you just see the first stream where we couldn't get it working at all? Or have you had an update since then? I lurk. I love the lurking. So what was the last you heard about Elmo, Smikes? And then I can tell you where we're at. I can give you a high-level recap. I have seen the Elmo. Okay, so you were here for the stream when I first showed him, and I said and I showed all the stuff I'd tried, and it just wasn't working. Well, I'm doing another quick recap. Here is the new besto friendo on the channel. Okay, Mr. Elmo. So it didn't work. I bought him for $1 from a thrift store. Didn't work. Battery compartments were corroded. Batteries were leaking. Cleaned all that up. Got it sorted. Put it all back together. Put new batteries in. Did it do anything? No, it did not. It actually did nothing. We pressed the tummy. Did nothing. We looked up on the web which version it was and found out it was the TMX version. I don't know what gave it away, but yeah. So I took the batteries out and I thought, okay, well, do you know what I'll do? Next step is to take the feet off. So I started unscrewing all the screws on the feet to take one of the feet off, and they're Gorilla Glued to the fur. So you kind of, it pulls out like half an inch, but then you can't go any more because it's stuck to the fur. So I'm like, all right, fair enough. Put all the screws back in, put the batteries back in, and guess what? Guess what, Smikes? I'll give you one guess. What do you think happened when I put all the batteries back in and then I turned it on and tried it again? What do you think happened? Give you one guess. He did. He became a real boy. Doesn't move. It does have sound. I did. So, it says, you tickled Elmo when you press the belly, and there's also a sensor in the foot. It gets a bit demonic. I'm not going to lie. To the point where I couldn't even make out some of the words. But we have sound. There's lots of whirring where, like, cogs should be intersecting and making his bits move, but Elmo's bits are still static. That's not really a problem because I only kind of got him for the sound box. So yeah, that's the update. So we now have him with audio, just not movement. Let me just reply to this message from Firefighter Gaming. One moment, please. Alrighty. So, tickle Lucasoft, really? Thanks for tickling that, Lucasoft, but maybe not in this stream. Elmo surgery, yes, exactly. So it did not set on fire. I fully expected the one we watched in that video where they cranked up the speed of it to set on fire. Yeah, but it didn't. It just moved very fast. But I finally got audio from my dollar one, so I was quite happy. I mean, I could do further invasive surgery, shall we say, on Elmo, and my guess is either a cog has come off or a cog has worn down. If it's worn down, I'm not buying new parts to fix it. If it's come off and it's just a glue it back in place type thing, then that's different. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking whether we got the audio working on him or not. I might just invert him and put him on the wall behind me, and then when people come in, they'll be like, "Why is there an upside down Elmo on your wall?" Just it could just be a thing. Maybe we'll have an upside down Elmo head on an emote or something. I don't know, but anyway, one of the suggestions from Dark Muppeteer was, would it be possible for viewers to control Elmo? As in, when you do the Elmo command, the tickle command, maybe the actual Elmo does something. And I did look into that, and apparently it involves servos and, other things that require additional expense. So I think Elmo is probably just going to end up being inverted. But the funny thing is, after we had the Elmo stream and we talked about him and we talked about the different versions and trying to get him working, we actually went to a couple of other places and found some more versions. I think it was Ice Coffee Freak that was in here, said that she had the one where he has the t-shirt. We saw that at one estate sale, but it wasn't great condition, and there was one of the battery covers was missing and it had no batteries in, and I wasn't bothering with that. And then we went to another Goodwill and we also found one in there, and it was the one where he spells out his name and stuff, and I'm like, I think we're good now. We have an Elmo. We spent $1. We fixed him so he has audio. So I think I'm probably done with buying or making any more expenditure on Elmos. Yeah. I'm so sorry. You Kilted, you didn't clip my really bad dad joke, did you? Let's have a look. Possibly, potentially. That's even worse than I thought it was going to be. Thank you for the sticky wicket clip, as you were. I appreciate that, Kilted. You can come out of hiding now. Will you rip him apart for the speaker? I bet you could make a 1/4-inch input off the speaker and plug him directly into stream. Yeah, it's not so much getting the audio on stream, Smikes, as getting him to trigger. I don't have to manually press him every time somebody does something. So the plan was, I thought maybe if somehow I could hook him up to smart plug or something, and then I can just enable the smart plug, and then when the smart plug is enabled, then it enables him, and then he does his stuff, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I might give it some more thought, or if someone has any suggestions about how to do it on the cheap, then I might look into it further. Sparky Pugwash is in the house. How you doing, Sparky? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a happy hump day. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's heading towards 5 p.m. for Sparky. So yeah, there's a good chunk of Wednesday that's already done for Spartacus. Alrighty. I'm sorry I had to. I mean, somebody had to. Why not you, Kilted, huh? That's what I would say. All the song requests today. My grandson has an Elmo and he doesn't like him, so when he walks past it, he gives it a quick punch. I mean, tickle me Elmo, I can see how that might endear itself to people. Punch me Elmo, maybe we're onto something. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe that's what it needs to be. Whereas, you have actual Elmo, like somebody does a redemption, punch me Elmo, and then he comes up on the side. Why am I using my hand when he's right here? And then he comes up at the side, and then maybe a virtual hand comes on, like in other streams, and goes boof, and then he goes like doing, and then springs back up. I don't know. Silly stuff, huh? But it's an option. You should get a makey. Dark Muppeteer, I feel like you're playing into my lack of knowledge around what a makey is here. Oh, they have a website, makeymakey.com. All right. Well, since Dark Muppeteer is a trusted friend of the channel, I'm going to click on it. You see, now other people join channels and they just post links straight away. Even if they're known in the community, they'll just they don't show up very much. They'll come in and they'll just post a link. Yeah. So I'm not mentioning any names. I'm just saying that Google Drive links specifically, some people swing by and drop those in chat. And I did actually see said person, and I say said person even though I'm not saying who it is, get banned in a Twitch stream last night. I'm just going to put that out there. So yeah, thank goodness for shared ban lists. Now everybody that sees them in their stream will get a sus box around it. Who got banned? I mean, if it didn't give it away by me saying Google Drive, then I can't help you, Kilted, I'm afraid. You can use it with Unity to make stuff. All right, well, let's have a look at makeymakey.com. Here we go. New invention launchpads from Makey. I've never heard of this site, and now you have me curious, because I do like makeying stuff. Gotcha. Sorry, I had tuned out from that's fine. They were in a stream that I'm not going to name. However, Moxley, how you doing? Welcome on in. However, yes, it was, I don't know, glorious moment might be overselling it, or it might be underselling it, depending on how you feel about the individual. But yeah, they did get banned and then Kilted. Here's the kicker. Are you ready? They got banned and then they went to another stream and complained about the banning, saying they don't know if it was accidental. Had the streamer of the stream they were in that was streaming at the time send me a whisper and say, hey, this person just told me they got banned in this stream. Do you know anything about it? Do you know if it was an accident? And I'm like, excuse me, wait, what? What is going on right now? Why the person themselves couldn't just send me a whisper and say, oh, just check it. They had to go to another stream, mention it, say that it must have been an accident because they're friends with the streamer, and have the streamer then send me a whisper, and then me say to the streamer, no, it wasn't an accident, it was intentional because they said this, and then them go back to it was a whole thing I didn't really need last night, to be honest. I was like, okay, all right. Okay, yeah, well, no, it wasn't an accident. Yes, they were not very nice in chat. And yes, that's what happens when you're not very nice in chat and you say things that you shouldn't be saying. Guess what? You get a ban. There it is. Yeah. But the funny thing was, I mean, there's so many funny things about this story, Kilted, and I hadn't even intended talking about this today, but they came to the chat, they said the message, I pinged the streamer, and I said, you know, oh, who's being windy in chat? I was obviously modding the chat at the time, and I sent a DM to the streamer, and I said, hey, if you want me to drop a ban, just let me know. And they're like, yes, drop the ban. So I had their permission first before I did it, because it's always a last resort banning somebody if they're not an outright troll. So I banned them. They didn't know it was me that banned them because I hadn't been active in chat, but two of the other mods had. So I just assumed they would, maybe think it was one of them. And yet somehow I'm the one that got whispered. Anyway, they were banned. There was a mod note added, and the streamer shares a banned list with lots of people, including me. So yeah, there'll be a note in there in the future. So if you happened to do a /user command, Kilted, on a chat somewhere and put their name in, you can probably see the mod note if you do it from Jern's chat. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for that little rabbit hole that made me chuckle last night, and I'm like, wait. So anyway, I feel like it's a ban that had been coming for a while. It had been lurking in the background, and eventually it happened on my watch. So there it is. I mean, to be fair, if the person came in here and said the same thing, they'd have got the same treatment. So it's not like because I was a mod and not the streamer, that's what happened. Why on earth go somewhere else and complain, right? Half of me, I mean, it was right before I went to bed. Half of me was like, should I go to this other stream and just like see what's being said? And then I thought, you know what? Life's too short. My time's more valuable than that. I'm about to go to bed, so I didn't even bother. So I have no idea what they said other than the whisper that I received on Twitch. It is quite strange, Sparky. But I think, most of us here are aware of the person. They've seen their behavior in the past. It's almost meme worthy. So yeah, there it is. If it were an accident, surely they should contact the streamer of the place they were banned. You would think. I mean, I did say, this person that got banned could submit an unban request, but I have no control over those. So that will be entirely up to the streamer. And since the streamer was the one that approved me doing the ban, I'll leave it up to you to predict how an unban request might go. Yeah. Was it someone I know? Yes, Sparky. It is someone you would know. Maybe this will be a hint to that person to wind their neck in. I mean, to be honest, I think there's been so many suggestions, comments, even outright, hey, maybe don't do that to this person, that if they don't know by now. I mean, it wasn't even their usual, hey, I'm going to post links. It was an outright comment that, I don't know how you would. It was borderline malicious, to be fair. Yeah. Should have bought accidental ban insurance. I mean, even if they had bought accidental ban insurance, Anders, it was entirely intentional. I can probably count on one hand the number of people that I've banned in streams, and those that don't know, I am a mod in 407 Twitch streams. So, I'm quite prolific on the platform, and I don't make a habit of banning people, but I felt this was entirely justified. Yeah. Partner push is doing wonders for you. Wait, what? I mean, it's not doing wonders for them. I can tell you that much. Yeah. I'm literally about to do that right now. You know me so well. Okay, so Kilted is looking it up. We love a good band story rabbit hole. Feline, how you doing? I feel like it's been too long since I've been in your stream. I try to make them when I can. I lurk when I'm not available to be engaging, but if you haven't been to Feline stream, and regulars will know we raid into Feline sometimes. Sometimes Feline raids into us, and so let's get a quick shout out for the always wholesome, never inappropriate clips from Feline Fancy.
Don't double thrust me. Oh.
Whoop! There it is. I just saw the mum message. Jeez, what a person! I know, right? They're a real gem. I really hope they show up here today and start asking questions because yeah, I'm ready. Oh, I missed some excitement. I mean, excitement, people being banned. It's not something I do lightly. Um, you're not wrong, Moxie. I mean, the person has been skating on thin ice for a very long time. Their behaviour pattern is what I thought would get them banned, and yet that wasn't the pattern they were following. They just came in and made this comment about the streamer who is a besto friendo of this channel, and yeah, quite frankly, I wasn't putting up with it anymore. I believe Entropic was also there for the whole shenanigantery. So, yeah. Howdy, Entropic. How you doing? Freshy, what kind of day are you having? Were you in my favourite Bear stream this morning where he said he might be not streaming for a while? Were you there for those comments? Ice Bear, my fave bear, was streaming today and is having technical issues with OBS being a bit of a git, to be honest. And I don't mean git as in GitHub. I mean as in a bit of a git, like the person that got banned last night. So yeah, they might be taking a little bit of a stream break. I thought it was regarding his link spam. I didn't expect that it was related to the message content. Yeah, so Kilted, they came in, and I don't want to get too much into the weeds, but basically this person came in and said, wait, because the streamer was playing a game. Wait, aren't you a bit old to be playing this game? I would have thought this game was more appropriate. What? What now? So, yeah. I mean, really, I just want to kind of throw a ban into this chat as well, but I don't know. I feel like I want this person to come in and I want them to start asking questions and then I want to get into it. I don't know. I'm not confrontational, but at the same time, if you start coming at my friends, then yeah, the gloves are off. Anyway, that aside, let's keep her lit, as Irish John Games said. And Irish John Games, right? Jern. He had his big announcement recently. His fantastic RTS pirate game, Rise of Piracy, now has an early access date. Indeed, it does. So, in fact, if you could all go over and if you're not already having this game on your wish list, you really need to. It's Irish John Games. We're going to get a quick clipperoonie. And I think we'll do shout outs as we talk about people today, rather than the usual, hey, let's do a whole list of shout outs. No, alas, poor Yorick. No, it's not frozen. You're good.
Is it still frozen?
No, I think you're okay, Jen. It's fine. As you were. Or maybe it is frozen. Oh no, it's not frozen. No. Okay. Alrighty. God bless me. Oh, for the banning. Yeah, I mean you know yourself, Berlin. It's been a long time coming. I think we've speaking of feline fancy as we were, I think we've pussyfooted around for too long around that particular individual, in particular for reasons. And I think eventually, if you start walking past a wrecking ball that's swinging, eventually it's going to smack you right in the face. And last night, indeed, it did. Yeah. So there we go. Onward and upward. This piano thing looks cool. I mean, I'm sorry you've had to watch them build it like 50 times, because this is probably a very short video on a loop. So let me scroll down a little bit, and so it's not running over and over. All right, I haven't streamed in like a week. Life just happened, but yeah, of course that was the clip. Of course it was, and it's almost like I predicted it was going to be that clip or a similar one, Feline, which is, why we love your face, because the unpredictability of your gaming streams where, things happen, things get said, and then people like Berlin just clip them out of context. That's how the best clips are made, right? I think this is true. Alrighty. So, if you're not already following Feline, if you're not already following RS John Games, and I think we were just on the conversation about Ice Bear Bear, my fave bear. So I'm going to do a shout out because it was a very mixed emotions stream this morning for Ice Bear Bear. They made some inroads into getting their Twitch game working, but then OBS decided it was going to be
House of Pain.
House of Pain is what it was. Yeah, he's going to bring some pain. So until
There's a jump command if you'd like to jump around.
I think Bear said that until the new NVIDIA driver comes out or something, because he thinks that's what was causing the issue. And also, everybody loves Windows updates that causes issues. So hopefully they'll be back soon. Yeah. If they turn up here, temporarily mod me for no apparent reason, about 30 seconds should do it. You see, now in the time I could take to mod you Kilted, and that 30 seconds, I could have lots of fun with them. So, yeah. Wow, I wasn't there. I had to do adulting outside the house today. I'm all over the place today. No, I was not there. You see, and I was watching Bear's stream before I took Mrs. Gamey to work, because the thing is with Bear, sometimes you don't get a stream for a day or two, and then you'll get multiple days where he does stream, and sometimes multiple times in a day. So, like, I know it's not the same day, but he was streaming last night when I went to bed, and I said, okay, I'm going to bed, I have to lurk. And then I get up this morning, and he'd already, started again in the early hours of the morning, my time. And so I jumped on, and he's like, yeah, I had this big win with the game, and was all, understandably excited about it and talking about it. And then things started to go south. It's almost like, we give with one hand and we taketh with the other. So he was all excited about his game, and then OBS said, you getting excited? Yeah, hold my beer. And OBS was being a bit of an idiot. So, Lee, did you stream yesterday? I'm dealing with some medical issues lately. I'm sorry, Moxie, that you're having medical issues. My published schedule said no stream today, but normal stream yesterday. It's actually the other way around. I apparently can't tell the difference between Tuesday and Wednesday. So we had the appointments yesterday when I wasn't streaming. And so you didn't miss anything. I'm back to streaming today. So you should be good. Was it when he was playing Elite Dangerous? It's exactly when he was playing Elite Dangerous. Yes. Okay. Catching up. Yeah, you don't do that. If we, as streamers, choose to play something dumb and funny, that's our choice. Do we mind suggestions for the future? No. But just to do it midstream is dumb. And not only that, it was like the second message. It was like, oh, hi, streamer. Come in all friendly, pally, all chummy chum, and then go, oh, wait, you're playing this game? Your age? What? I think you might be better off playing this one instead. What now? What? So yeah, fair back to the chaos. I'm on mobile, so chats will be slow. Okay, Entropic, that's fine. That's all good. Steph LRX is in the chat. How you doing, Steph? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Are you having a good hump day? I know some people are a little confused about what hump day means, and I'm happy to explain it to people if you're unfamiliar, but also if you don't like the term, I could just say happy Wednesday. Good to see everybody today. Tuesday, yes. Berlin, I couldn't get away with saying that because I know you might still be having issues with chewing on a certain side of your mouth with a certain tooth missing. Apparently, I'm developing a lisp now. Tubby Crumbles with the almost 66 stream streaks in chat. I think that's probably the most. Tubby Crumbles. That's probably the most you can streak right now since Twitch rolled out the streakage. Yeah, thank you very much. That's a lot of support, and it does show that Tubby shows up on the daily, which I appreciate. Thank you for the lurk, Steph. I appreciate it. Hump Day is Camel Appreciation Day. I don't know if you're familiar with the Geico commercial, Sparky. Probably not, given you're across the pond. But there's an insurance company here called Geico that you may or may not be familiar with. Most of their marketing revolves around a gecko, because, you know, Geico sounds a bit like gecko, with a London accent. Yeah. But for some reason, they veered off of that for a while. And they used a camel in their advertising. And so, yeah, we'll just pause the music for a minute. So we ended up with things like this. Mike. Yeah, so we won't actually let them get into their spiel. But yeah, Hump Day! And then kind of Mike became a thing as well. So maybe if we have anybody come in here that's called Mike, I'm just trying to think. I think the only Mike I know, and doesn't go by Mike, it's by Michael, is oh no, it's been so long, I can't remember his handle now. The guy that came in here and then called me Michael. Does anybody remember that? Do you remember that comical time when they came in? He'll come back to me in a minute. They have a number in their name, and I'm kicking myself right now because I can't remember them. But they came in, and they're like, "Oh, hi, Michael. How's the project going?" And I'm like, "I think there's a clip out there." I'm like, "Michael? Oh, me? You calling me Michael?" And his name was Michael, and he remembered somehow that he thought my name was Michael, which he thought was funny. So then it became a standing joke that when I joined his streams, I went, "Is that the real Michael?" Because yeah. Anyway, thanks for the lurk, Phelan. Hope you have a good day. Yeah. What was his name? I can't remember. It'll come to me. It'll come to me probably at 3 a.m. when I'm laying in bed and I'm like, "Oh, that was his name. Quick, let me write it down." I'm good with Hump Day. I've seen Nat Geo. The next time you see Nat, tell her I said hi, Freshie. Lee, so I got my new computer. Oh, so Moxley, as I like to call him, got a new computer, and the standing joke, which we're not. I think Berlin has his ears on right now. The standing joke is that Moxie might get his PC set up first before somebody else that might have got a new PC recently that we're not going to name. But maybe now that Moxie has the new PC, the new computer, I believe it's a laptop, we can get some updates on how that's going. It was quite comical at the time, Sparky. It really threw me through a loop for a minute. I'm like, "Michael, who's he talking to?" And I thought he was talking to somebody in chat who's like, "How's the project going, Michael?" And I'm like, there's literally nobody else in chat called Michael unless one of these usernames, their real name is Michael and I don't know. And I'm like, hold on, hang on a minute. He's talking to me. And so, yeah, it became a bit of a standing joke after that. It's really going to annoy me, though, and wind me up. He used Fish as a networking multiplayer tool in Unity, and he had some beef with the developer of Fish or Fishnet. It was a whole thing. But I haven't seen him streaming in a long time, so maybe he just doesn't even stream anymore. I don't know. Yeah. Will do. All right, thanks, Freshie. What will Freshie do? Oh, tell Nat I said hi. Okay. All right, I'm forgetting my own messages now. All right, thanks for the burb, Freshie. Now, the reason Freshie usually leaves, okay, we can say this now he's gone, is for food, right? Sometimes he says, "I'm going to stuff food in my mouth hole." And, yeah. I think I've just realized why, we've got to fix the push command. I think I realized why it's not working. Because I created...
This is my pee-pee dance. This is my pee-pee dance.
Now tell me...
This is my pee-pee dance.
That doesn't sound like Berlin, right? That sounds like Balint saying that, and it was Balint that used the bits for the blurpy. So thank you, Balint. I mean, next time if you just want to record the audio and say this is my pee dance and sing it like that, we can maybe have it as a command, and you could save all those bits, and everybody could hear you. We could lock it down to just you, and then it could be something like pee dance. We could have a PP dance command, Balint, and then it could trigger the audio of you actually saying that. Because, to be honest, I hope they're at least giving you some bits from that redemption. Because not only does that sound like Balint, but in case anybody hasn't seen it yet, for the Happy Valentine's redemption, the cherub stole Balint's hair. Look, tell me that's not Balint's hair right there. That glorious head of blondage. Yeah. And before anybody starts saying, what did he just say? Blondage. There was an L in there. Thank you. Why won't the command work? What? What did you... What did I say? Because I created this is my pee dance. What? Thank you, Balint, for that clip. But oh look, Pac-Man, how you doing, Lodok? Welcome on in. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Your randomly selected curtain. There we go. Harry Cat playing tic-tac-toe during the stream because it's a bit more interesting than listening to me ramble on. And look, you won, Harry Cat. GG's. Yeah. Good job. No more. No, that's enough. Turn off. Stop. Okay. It's the one game. How are you, Lodot? Are you having a happy hump day? Welcome in. All right. Yeah, I think I just realized why the command is not working. And it's because I have not loaded the value. I have a manual file that it looks up for the numbers and stuffs. Scene change, curtains redemption, execute method. We have a file. We have a file, and the file includes for free. The file does include the list, I believe. Let me have a look. Hang on. Date modified. I thought we had a separate. It's in the Govy folder. Hang on. Curtain scenes. There it is. All right. So if we scroll all the way down to the end, and then we'll add the new one in. And then we need 2 colons and a space. And then we need to see what the original is called. Smart curtains. Okay, it's called. Check. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Harrier Cat, you are too kind. Thank you very much. 72 subs in the channel. Little known fact, but not very interesting. I actually lived at number 72 most of my life when I was growing up. Yeah. When I was growing up at home, the house number was 72. Yeah. But while I've got you here, Sparky, because not many people in chat will know about Jaffa cakes. Sparky, I found some new Jaffa cakes. They're not actual Jaffa cakes. They are Jaffa cake wannabes. But are you ready to see these? 76? Ah. Are you ready to see these new Jaffa cakes, Sparky? I want to know what you think. Because on the box, they actually look quite delicious. And, you know, the Jaffa Cake wannabes. Look. Biscolata Pia. Biscolata
Really, the only
Pia.
word for it is...
I tried Jaffa Cake wannabes. They were not great. There's nothing quite like the real thing, is there? So I've been to Dollar General and I've tried theirs. I've been to Aldi and I've tried theirs. And I don't think I've tried these ones yet. These were actually $1.25 from Dollar Tree, no less. Yeah, Dollar Tree. That looks way too tasty. Best throw them away. Skim, how you doing? Welcome on in. I'm sorry you somehow got caught up in the nonsense banning shenanigantery yesterday. I'm not really sure why the person that got banned couldn't send me a message or a whisper directly. I don't know why they got you involved, but yeah, I'm sorry you were in the middle of that. Okay, so they look quite delicious. So there's the box. Okay. They look quite tasty. Not throwing them away unless I'm throwing them into my mouth. They come in a nice little sealed pack. Look. LOL, they got it figured out. They're back on good terms. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm not sure they're getting unbanned, but I'm glad they're back on good terms. All right. So There's not many. I mean, they're $1.25, you know, so you wouldn't expect there to be many. And a lot of this pack is, in fact, air. So look. How many did you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness, Harrio Cat, again with the gifty. Thank you so much. 73 subs in the channel now. I have no boring stories about the number 73. I'm sorry. I do not. No. But I appreciate it. Thank you. They're about the same price here too. Well, you see, the thing is, Sparky, you can probably get Jaffa Cakes there in Poundland or something, right? And you probably get like the full-size pack and things. There's 7. 7 in here. Yeah. Making some coffee and breakfast. All right, Entropic. Thank you for the alert, or the burb. Much appreciated. So if I can actually get into this pack, I'll be able to do a taste test. So they look very similar. Very similar to normal Jaffa Cake, Sparky. Very, very similar. Okay, got the same chocolate on top and the spongy bit underneath and the orangey bit in the middle. But the $64,000 question, as they say, is how does it taste? Does it taste any good? They do, you see? Everything's so much cheaper there. Sponges. Yeah, it has like a spongy bottom. It's not like rock hard like a cookie. It's soft and squidgy like Belint. Okay. So I'm gonna try it. Well, I will say the orange filling, the squidgy bit in the middle, is very thin. There's not much of it. I can't even taste orange. I can taste the chocolate. I can't taste any orange. But you know what? They taste nice. Yeah, they're all right. If I'd never tasted Jaffa Cakes and someone said, hey, tell me what you think of these, they're actually quite nice. Now, are they worth $1?
Really, the only word for it is...
Are they worth $1.25 for 7? Probably not. I probably won't get them again. But you know what? They're okay. I might have to get a coffee to have them with because I've only got half a cup of cold coffee here. But when I get a hot coffee, I'll have some more. Also, Sparky, the chocolate on top
Really, the only word for
up.
it is...
So it's more solid chocolate. I think when you bite into an official Jaffa Cake, it breaks into more pieces. It's thinner chocolate. It seems like these have a thicker chocolate, but thinner on the orange side. Yeah, definitely worth a try. Poosh! Oh yeah, did we fix it? Hang on, let me check the command. Is it fixed now? Is it working? Well, no. That's not working, is it? That's just turning on. That's just turning on the sign and then turning it off again. So for some unknown reason, it's setting the scene value correctly, but I'm guessing it can't display the scene because it doesn't know about it. I mean, I don't get it. What? I mean, we had the custom raid message come up. That works fine. So what is going on? Why is this not behaving? Powers on, waits 10 seconds, and then resets and turns and powers off. So unless this number is incorrect, which I don't believe it to be, I might have to fix this off stream because it's annoying that I just did exactly the same thing that I did before, and it should be working.
The only word for it is...
However, it's not. DIY scenes. Okay, so let me have a look in the other one and see. Hang on a minute. Button scenes. So, I know why. Okay, so I've got tripped up by this before. So there's scenes, which you have to do one thing with, and then there are also DIY. Now the DIY is the raid message that scrolls across, and DIY is also, because I had to make it myself, the partner check. So you have to do a slightly different thing. So I'll fix that in a minute. Let me make sure I'm catching up with everything. Not sure if I'm hungry or disgusted by reading this. And by this, it's no, I don't want to read that. Thank you, Brilliant. Okay, so maybe err on the side of disgust, Harry. Okay, I think for that particular one in particular, the biggest debate is whether they are cakes or biscuits. I know, and do you know what? Let me eat them all first, and then we'll have that discussion. But I think they are cakes. I mean, I guess you'd have to look up actual definitions, wouldn't you? Are they good? Then cake. Biscuits are good, Berlin. Bourbon biscuits are extremely good. The coffee cream type. Oh my goodness! I missed Turgus running naked down the stream. The stream. Almost 4. Thanks, Turgus. Biscuits are dry, nasty cotton balls. No, you're talking about the US biscuits. We mean cookies in the US when we talk about biscuits in the UK, Berlin. Yeah, we definitely wouldn't dip US biscuits into coffee or tea. When I buy them, I'm lucky to get any because everyone eats them quick, so they must be good. Well, we usually get the ones from Aldi when we're there. They have the orange ones, and I don't know if you've tried them, Sparky. They have strawberry ones as well. Push it harder. Boolean, welcome in. How are you? I saw Boolean on stream the other day. Yeah. Oh, I think, was it Le Ginger Dev, possibly? I definitely, on the 58 streams that I join on the daily, I remember seeing Boolean in one of them. There we go. Look, Turgus even has an emote for a US biscuit, just so people in chat can see what it actually is, if you're unfamiliar. All right, hang on a minute. Another message from Firefighter Gamey. Okay. Oh, Boolean's had adventures. Are they adventures you want to share in chat? Because, we love stories here, Boolean. What is going on today? What is going on? You know how sometimes you have like a key stuck down on your keyboard and then you're trying to type something and it has the same letter all the way across your document? That might be what's happening to HarryOCat today. I think the gift sub button on his keyboard might be stuck down. I'm not complaining by any stretch of the imagination. So thank you. What? Thank you for the generosity, Harry Cat, whether it's accidental or intentional. It is appreciated. And thank you for the 100 biddies. Berlin, I appreciate that. Give this man a hot train, please. He's got a family. A hot train? Whoa. Told you, Berlin. Keep those kind of messages to DMs, please. I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you. Oh, we got hit by a major ice storm and were without power for 6 days and no internet for 11 days. Alas, I was unable to stream or join streams for quite some time. All is great now, though. All right, so what we did say today is we're going to do a shout-out for people as we mention them rather than doing a whole bunch of shout-outs. So while I replied to Firefighter Gamey again, watch a clip from Bullion. And then go drop a follow.
Have you heard of this new thing called a gigabyte? It's like a...
All right. Later on, I'll be taking Firefighter Gamey to pick up their truck. I'll tell you about the truck in a minute, but let me catch up with chat. What? Beauty Kitty, what are you doing? Oh my goodness! That's like a whole 5 gifted subs in one go. What's going on right now? Oh my gosh. Oh my good golly gosh. Thank you. Beauty Kitty, that's too generous. For the family, thank you. They'll appreciate that because, you know, bread and water, you know, it's nice, it sustains you, but being able to have something other than bread and water is going to be great. What is this clip even? There's no telling, Bullion, and you're going to see some even more clips like that soon when I grab a coffee because we have a new clip machine on the BRB scene which pulls random clips from my years of streaming. You're gonna have a laugh, I'm sure. Beauty Kitty, that is far too generous. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Choo choo! And of course, when we complete any level of a hype train, we give away stickers. So yeah, when I come back, I'm gonna do sticker giveaway. And if you haven't seen the stickers before, they're actually very customized duck stickers. Yeah. And speaking of stickers, whoa, Dukasoft with the 100 biddies! Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, man! We're not just gonna have bread and water, my family. They're going to have butter on the bread and they're going to have jelly or jam also on top. There you go. Going to be living the high life. Thanks, everybody. So a quick recap on those 5 gifties from Cutie Kitty went to Neelagard, Carrie Ann Care Bear, Auntie Cootie, Heatherman Sounds, and Golderton Gaming. Thank you again. Very nice. So we're almost at a level 2 complete, which will be 2 stickers. If we don't complete level 2, we'll be giving away 1 sticker. So we've got a couple of minutes left, and then I will go and grab a coffee. All the shouts. Yes. OMG Kilted Ninja. Kilted, that is mighty generous of you with your 300 biddies. What? What is going on right now? Oh my goodness. Do you know what we didn't do on Monday that now... What we're going to do today is we are in fact going to put on Kilted Ninja's playlist on Spotify. So we have Rushwing 23. TR1 XH0. Seen as James Bond 007. Waterlord 93. And Ningao Ba. I'm always curious where people come up with their names. I always find it interesting how, I mean, sometimes like it's from shows or movies that I haven't seen. Other times people like just create them very randomly, so it always has me curious. Tubby Crumbles, welcome on in. Dark Muppeteer also gifting a gifty of the gift variety to the giftee Strom. You see Strom in here quite often. Thank you, Dark Muppeteer. Very generous. Oh my goodness. So much love today. I do feel loved. Thank you, everybody. My goodness. And hopefully some of these people will either come to chat to thank the giftees if they're not already here, and you know, maybe we'll get some new people. What? Zadrian, Dr. Cancer, thank you. I actually need the restroom, but I'm not going until this countdown's finished on the hype train. So if you see me doing, how is it Boleyn puts it? This is my pee-pee dance. If you see me doing that, I'm just jamming to Kilted's music. It's not that I need the bathroom, okay? Just saying. How you doing, Doctor? Good to see you. See, Dr. Cancer had not even yet chatted in chat with the chatty chat stuff, and that's why the walk-on sound had not played. And yet, there we go. Throws out a gifty and then chats. Very nice. Thank you, everybody. It is much appreciated. It's very difficult to say anything that conveys my thanks for these things other than thank you and being appreciative, but it always seems like it's not enough. So, valid opportunity to sing the pee-pee dance, quite honestly. I mean, thankfully, Boleyn wasn't here to clip it because, you know, I wouldn't put it past him to send me a DM and say, here's the audio, create me a pee-pee dance command. Because, you know, that's what he did. That's how the Papa, can you hear me? That's how that command came about. That was supposed to be just for Boleyn. And then he said, I want Harry Cat and Dukasoft to be able to use it as well. So we locked it down to those three people. And yeah, that was his custom command. So, oh my goodness. How are we doing with this hype train? 50 seconds left. Almost level 4. That means we're giving away 3 stickers. 3 of the custom duck stickers when I come back from a quick BRB with a hot steaming coffee. I get to polish off some more of these baked Jaffa cakes, which are quite tasty, but I guess I don't know. There's 7 in a pack. If you bought 2 packs, it's going to be $2.50, and that's probably about what you'd pay, if not more, at say like Aldi for generic Jaffa cakes. So maybe it's not that bad a price after all. Yeah. Boleyn has many ideas. Do you know? I think somebody might have got a bit upset yesterday. And when I tell you this, Sparky Pugwash was there, and Sparky Pugwash contributed to it. I was like, no, Sparky, no, back it up like a Tonga truck. I was like, don't, please do not poke the bear, as they say. And yet Sparky got a big old stick and went, poke the bear. And I was like, oh no. Oh, I'm backing up. And I think the fact that Sparky is chicken laughing in chat knows exactly where this is about to go. Oh my goodness, that was mighty generous of you all. Thank you very much. 65% of a level 4 is insane. Thank you, everybody. So we're going to be giving away 3 stickers when I come back. So don't go anywhere. And I'll tell you the story of Firefighter Gaming's truck and why I need to have them I need to take them to pick up the truck today. Okay, choo choo. Of course, I got the down bad emote. I mean, yeah, but do you know who's not down bad? Me, because I just got a nice little hype train. So thank you, everybody. That's very nice and very generous. And what I was talking about right before I sprint to the bathroom is let's do a shout out for them. Shark expert. He doesn't claim to be. He just is a shark expert. Somebody who shall remain.
Oh my God! It picked me up, and we're going to.
Somebody who shall remain Belint nameless keeps talking about Tickle Thursday, and there is no Tickle Thursday. There is no Tickle command. There is no Tickle command that does what Belint says it does. And
what is happening?
I think he got a bit upset about it yesterday. I could be wrong. You know, I said, "Oh, the day after tomorrow, it's going to be Tickle Thursday, right?" And he's like, "There is no Tickle Thursday. It used to be called Thrash Thursday. It's still called Thrash Thursday, but we don't do much thrashing on it." And then Sparky comes in, and Sparky's like, "Oh yeah, Tickle Thursday." I'm like, "No, get up, stop, don't." So anyway, there's only Tickle today, exactly. And do you know what you can do if you want to tickle everybody in chat? It does tickle. You're right, Elmo. Yes. So I'm going to BRB, and then we'll have a sticker giveaway. All right, I will be right back. Enjoy some of the silly clips from this channel. I think has the dust settled on the TTS? I think it has. Okay. Thank you, Dickersoft, for that. That was. Don't mess with my toot toot. I know you have another woman. Don't mess with my toot toot. I do like people's bits in my face. Next thing you know, it's going to be a viral. About a weenus to the face. There you go. Look, weenus, weenus, weenus. Oof. Take this. Take my weenus. Still can. My naughty bits are like pork. Ooh, Belint, that tickles.
Belint keeps turning me into a baby. And dropping hot dogs on my head. Make him stop. Okay, so randomness. We're going to take this baseball. We are going to...
In IRL, you'll hear me going, naughty, naughty, very naughty. And I do get some strange looks. Appreciate you holding my rod, Belint. Thank you. Coffee. For some reason, Dukasoft with, oh, look at all those Zaras. Oh my goodness, so many puppies. Thank you for that gigantify. And as Belint would say, for doing God's work. Belint said it. Send your complaints to Belint, not me. Oh, nobody needs to see a drop of the brown stuff. Thank you, Belint. Country roads, take me home to the place. Push it good. Push it real good. Do, 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 do. Partner challenge. There we go. Anyway, Flappy Lips. That seems like it would be an inappropriate title for a game, Sparky. You won't eat it. Nobody clip that. Okay, so Decal Collider. I'm still not sure why you would want a collider.
Testing the TTS cause the TTS needs checking cause the TTS is acting up. Let's all TTs. We love TTs.
We love titties. What are you doing, Susie? This is a wholesome stream. Why are you making the TTS say we love titties? That's just wrong. Why not both? These nuts indeed, Freshie. Exactly. Yeah. Tickle D's. Entropic, we're just talking about you. Welcome in. Howdy. How are you doing? We love you. Lily. I think that's what you actually mean. I almost feel like I'm performing Seal at SeaWorld or something now. Trying to catch the flies. Anyway. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. It's actually having you clipping me saying, my wiener, because I see what trap you're trying to get me to, and it goes, and before you know it, it's fully up in the up position. And yeah, when it's fully up in the up position, I get very excitable. It's insane. That was a discussion about my electric recliner. Thank you very much. Before anybody starts thinking it was any level of inappropriateness there. Okay. All right, that was a perfectly timed clip. You're not wrong there, Harricat. We're just talking about the joys, trials and tribulations, if you will, of having TDS. And then, yeah, we get the TT's clip. A moderator deleted my comment. I am being oppressed. I don't know what you're talking about, Turgus. I didn't see any deleted comments. I think, you know, just I don't think you can claim persecution unless you're being persecuted. I mean, nobody would ever go in and delete any comments, especially your comments, because that would just be rude, and we definitely don't want to be rude to people. Okay, that's not what we're about here. It's a nice, wholesome, safe space. Okay, so now I have my hot cup of coffee, and look, we talked about Rise of Piracy and the early access date finally announced from Jern. And now I get to polish off these generic Jaffa cakes, if you will, while we do a Steaker giveaway. But before the Steaker giveaway, what I was saying about Firefighter Gamey's truck. So I think I mentioned it briefly before. Firefighter Gamey has a Ford Ranger truck. Now, those that aren't familiar with trucks or aren't in the US, or, you know, you're like, okay, truck's a truck. It's what we call in England an open back truck. Okay, and it's fairly small, and it's 2007. Okay, so it's not a new truck. It was just meant as it's not a main vehicle, small truck exactly. And it was mostly bought, since it was a second vehicle, or just like carting things around when Firefighter Gamey wins the storage auctions. So we've talked about it before. Every so often they bid on storage auctions on an app that they have. Sometimes get them for like $10 or $20 and then make bank because there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. The downside is, and why not everybody does it, is firstly, you've got to have a truck of some kind to get the stuff out. Secondly, the onus is on you to clear out the storage unit 100%. Okay, so if it's just full of junk, you're the one that has to...
I'm a dump truck.
That sounded painful. I have no idea where that's from, but thank you, Harricat. So that was the main reason. So a lot of the time it just sits outside Firefighter Gamey's house, doesn't really get used too much. And then suddenly there was a product recall on it. And you're like, wait, hang on a minute. Product recall on a nearly 20-year-old truck. What's going on right now? Apparently, there's a recall that not only do they tell you, please bring it in at your earliest convenience and get it fixed to the Ford dealer. They sent like 3 letters, 74 text messages, and there were capital letters saying, do not drive this truck. I mean, that seems pretty serious, right? So, Strom's comment was deleted, but no, I didn't delete any of your comments, Strom. I don't know why people are propagating this. See, the thing is, if people are going to replace... people are going to replace TTS with blurps. I mean, I'm not sure I'm gaining much, am I? Anyway, yeah, so they were quite adamant that the truck had to be fixed. They said, Happy Valentine's Month, Lodoc, with Belin's hair. Thank you. Do not drive.
Oh, Piggy Wiggy.
Do not drive
Piggy Wiggy,
the truck.
Wiggly.
Okay. It could explode. It literally said in the letter, it could explode. So hang on a minute. Do not drive this truck. Bring the truck to us for the fix. I'm thinking there's mixed messages. Okay. The truck might explode, under no circumstances drive it. Oh, so bring it to us, which is in the next town over, to get it fixed. Well, make it your mind. Am I bringing it to you for the fix, or am I not driving it at all? Because if you're adamant that I can't drive it, then you're going to pay for a tow truck to take it there? Possibly? I don't know. Anyway. Is it someone who's wielding a sword that was distributed by a lady in a lake? I suspect it is the one who gives out swords and doesn't like me talking bad about... I feel like it's just you're just targeting me at this point, Turgus. What was that? I don't know. What the dump truck? Yeah, that was quite the blurb. And yeah, we've got some more. Was it just about some trucks, or was it a total recall? See, I see what he did there. There's a movie they should not have remade. They should have just left the original. Total Recall didn't need remaking. Thank you, Hollywood. What are the odds? Just came from dealership myself for a recall. Really, Steph? It probably wasn't on a Ford Ranger, though. On a Ford Ranger truck, possibly. Bring back TTS. That's not going to be a petition. There's not going to be a hashtag bring back TTS. Sorry, Digsoft. It was a software update recall. Ooh, okay. As long as it wasn't a software update recall on a self-driving vehicle that was driving itself into trains and stuff, because that's dangerous. That sounds like that one time where Ford cars would explode if you hit the back of the car. I don't know the details. It may or may not be related to the airbag. I'm not sure. But yes, a little bit dramatic. Maybe tow it. Use a tow truck. Yeah, because I'll just have a tow truck parked on my driveway, Turgus. What are the chances? I'll just go and tow it to the dealership. Yeah, I would drive it. And that's what Firefighter Gamey did. So Firefighter Gamey took it in, said, look, apparently the world's going to implode if I don't get this fixed like yesterday. So here's my truck. When can I get it back? And they said, oh, you can get it back by the end of the day today, if we have the part in to fix it. Okay. So they called later. You never guess what? We don't have the part in to fix it, but we can get it in 4 days. Yeah. In a quick turnaround, if we put express delivery on it, we can get it in 4 days. Where's it coming from? Temu? What are you doing right now? So they said 4 days. No, Ford Mac E. So in 4 days, it hadn't actually arrived. The truck was still at the dealer. But today, Firefighter Gamey got a call to say, it's been fixed, come and pick it up. We're going to start charging you rent if you don't take it. Well, they didn't say that last part, but anyway, it's ready. So at some point, either when the stream finishes or if it's before the stream finishes, I might have to burb and run Firefighter Gamey to the dealer to pick it up. No, Harry, that's not a hashtag thing. No. Thank you for tickle spanking, Harry Cat Lodoc. How fun, we just got an immediate danger alert due to weather. Oh no! Oh, stay safe, Lodoc. Start the parade music, and Tropic is back. That rarely gets used, the back command, and I forget that I put that in, so I've said it before. As soon as I see where it says start the parade music, I think it's been a VIP redemption. I'm like, why didn't the video trigger? Oh, wait, hang on. Somebody came back. More like 4 days. I'm gonna that.
Look at the size of that thing.
Firmly grasp it!
Cutie kitty, I approve of that. Thank you. Board A's, I like that. Very nice. Just spank. I don't think you can spank your way out of a bad weather situation, but I could be wrong, Harry Cat. Yeah, I don't know. Stop oppressing chat. TTS supports freedom of speech. Yeah, that's it. I'm violating your freedom of speech rights, Sergus. It's totally what I'm doing. Yeah. Remember when you go to Balint's stream and he doesn't have TTS? Does he get all this grief? No, he does not. Do you know when you go to Jern's? When you go to Jern's stream, Jern has a TTS redemption, but it's a little bit balked at the moment. Does he get any grief? No, he does not. Everybody comes here and gives me grief because I had TTS and now I no longer have TTS. And now you try and circumvent, ooh, big words. You try and circumvent the fact by using blurps. We may have to trade the car in for a boat at this rate. Oh, is it a bit rainy, Sparky? Stay a while and listen. Thank you for the lurky lurk. Yeah, so we need to. You've had the Firefighter Gaming's truck story. We've got to do a 3-sticker giveaway, and we need to fix the push command. I think I know what I'm doing now. I think I know why it's not working. Because the action in Streamer Bot that I duplicated was from the built-in scenes that come with the curtain. And when you've done a DIY one, like I did for the push command, you have to actually use a separate type of action. So I duplicated the wrong thing. Enjoy your dinner prep, Kilted. I'm sure it's going to be quite delicious, whatever it is. And speaking of quite delicious, this playlist is actually Kilted Ninjas. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I mean, it kind of doxes him because he's using his real name on the platform. But you know what? He's okay with that, so I'm okay with that. And we have his express permission to use these tunes on the stream. I'll put that out there. Joke's on you. I don't know what that word means, so I just assume you bring TTS back. You don't know what circumvent means. I don't really know. I just like using big words. This channel used to support human rights like freedom of speech and now has become a radical Amazon Prime zealot. Ooh! GPT. Pebcac, exactly. Problem exists between keyboard and computer. Wait, so it's a me issue. Thanks, Dharma Batir. Dukasoft, lurk, headache, and no pills. Can you get somewhere where you can get some pills, Dukasoft? I don't mean the street corner. I mean like a pharmacy. Keyboard and chair, sorry, not keyboard and computer. So you keep using these acronyms, which apparently I have no idea. Next you'll be saying it's WYSIWYG. Science is a porn for Jeff Bezos and DJ Clant. I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny. And I definitely wouldn't pin something like that to the top of chat so that Balint might be able to see it at some point, because that would just be crazy. Okay. Think about all the oppressed children you could help. I mean, I don't think we have any. Well, number one, no children in chat, and definitely not oppressed children. Yeah. So, TTS for freedom. No. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. I think I got them all, TD. All right. Thank you. Oi, bro. Can I have a shout out? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Anything for you, TD, because it's all about TD. So let's give TD a shout out. Oh no. It's one of those streams where you showed D's nuts and it got flagged. I'm sorry. I mean, if you don't ask, you don't get, right? I mean, sometimes you ask and you still don't get, but the lovely voice of TTS is echoing further than this stream. You see, the thing is, it makes the clips of the channel on the BRB scene even more sought after because some of them do include TTS. So you'll be able to get that nostalgia right there, Harry Cat. Yeah. Thank you, Freshie. That's exactly what I was talking about. And yeah. I guess if I was the type of streamer that, doesn't like people asking for stuff when it's not their stream, I'd do something like TD in your face. But I'm not that kind of person, so I would never do that. All right, who wants a sticker? Who wants to have a giveaway? Who wants a sticker giveaway? I think we need to give away 3 stickers right now. So hold on to your hats. We're going to go and give away some stickers. Wait, I've got my shout out. I can do this now. Lurk. Yeah, there's TD's custom lurk command. All right. TD clearly does not, in fact, want to enter the giveaway to win any stickers. But look at all these glorious stickers. Ducks upon ducks upon ducks. All right. So if you want to be part of this giveaway, and competition's real hot right now. It's Tubby and Tubby and Sparky. All right, just use the command you see everybody using. All right, look, 4 people in there, and we have 3 stickers to give away. So your chances are good at the moment of actually getting a sticker. And for those people that no, Dark Muppeteer, not that command. For those people that remember when we had the Bongo Cat stream recently after the community challenge got completed, I did send out the Bongo Cat stickers, and they went to Shark Geek and they went to Belint. And Shark Geek sent me a message and said, "Oh, thanks, I'm loving the Bongo Cat stickers." And yeah, haven't heard anything from Belint. I'm sure he's got them. I'm sure he has. He just hasn't got around to being able to thank me yet because, he's a busy boy or something. Something like that. All right, so we have approximately 3 minutes remaining. We have 5 people in the draw. We have 3 stickers to give away. No one person can win more than 1 sticker because, we want to try and make it fair and give everybody a chance. So what we do is we do an automatic draw by the giveaway machine for the first one, and then we type something in manually for the second giveaway and subsequent giveaways. And that way, it only picks people that are left in. So there's about 2.5 minutes left. I have a button to kick off the giveaway because I can never remember the exact format. But I also, at some point, need to have a button to do manual picks after the main automatic pick because I always forget. And so I have to then jump over to the giveaway tool portion of pixelplush.dev, which is where the giveaway tool and, in fact, the drop game come from. And I should probably remember it, but it's !give space pick. So I'm ready. I'm primed. Okay, with 1 minute and 45 seconds left, I'm good to go. We're going to do lots of choosings. We're going to have the main giveaway and then 2 more after that. Turgus, now I'm afraid, Turgus, you've posted a link. We'll take a look at that. I'll open it up, ready to go when we've done the giveaways. All right, just over 1 minute left. Chances are 50-50 that you're going to win at the moment. We have 3 stickers and 6 entrants. All right, so if you want to take a look at the 3 sheets of duck stickers that are left and decide on a number you would like. If you are lucky enough to be chosen as a winner, that will speed up proceedings. Okay. So 25 might be a nun or maybe a shark. I think we probably have an emote for that. There it is. Why not both? Maybe it's a nun shark. We're talking about sharks. Maybe Sparky, don't talk about sharks for a day or two, possibly. Enter, because I always forget. Well, I mean, you got 15 seconds, Turgus, and you're not actually in the draw, so I guess Turgus does not want a chance at winning a sticker today. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, look at that, just snuck in under the wire, Turgus. A 1 in 7 chance. The first automagic draw, and we have... Oh my goodness, look, comes in last and then wins first. Turgus, have a look through the stickers and let me know which sticker you would like, please. Of course, you have to put win in chat as a command, otherwise we'll roll again. Okay, no pressure, but you got 40 seconds to put win in chat. We can wait. But just know that we can't roll for the next person until you've done it. All right. Just saying. There we go. All right. So now take your sweet time, Turgus, as I'm sure you will, to choose which sticker you like. And we'll do a roll for the second of the 3 stickers in today's stream, following the generosity of you guys. Steph, do you still think it's rigged, Steph? Now you've won, is it still rigged or is it no longer rigged because you actually you won one of the 3 stickers today? Win! There we go. Yeah, apparently it's only rigged until you win. That's usually how I am at Balint's giveaways. I'm like, rigged. And the winner of the next sticker is Big Gamey. Oh, no, not rigged. Delete, undo, Control Z. And the last, not rigged, there we go. Last and final winner of the sticker for today is the beautiful human Ella Rain. Alrighty. So, 3 winners of the stickers for today, and thanks everybody that took part, is Turgus86, Steph LRX, and Ella Rain. Steph is going for 83. So, you know what? If you wanted 83, Turgus, I'm sorry. Oh, you already chose. Oh, that's... Wait, hang on. Have we still got... Is that one still left? I thought that one had gone. Oh, no, we still do have it. 69. Nice. For Turgus. 83. Steph LRX. And Ella Rain with the last and final win of this particular round of sticker giveaways. Ella, if you'd be so kind as to step up to the plate and throw a number in my face that is not 69 or 83, I can work on getting these things shipped off. And if you haven't won anything recently, or you think I don't have your address, please send me a DM or a friend request on Discord, or send me a Twitch whisper, and I'll get it taken care of. And if I look back through the details and I can't find where you've sent me your details previously, I might be pinging you and asking for said details. 12, give me Flying Monkey, please. Wait, 12 is a Flying Monkey? Oh, okay. All right, nice choice. Yeah, does that mean you're a Wizard of Oz fan, Ella? Possibly, potentially. So I need to make a note to send stickers and remove from pages, because, that's why there's white blocks in these pages where people have won before. So I have to go in and edit the file and cut out the one people have won. Love The Wizard of Oz. It's actually one of, if not, which is Gamey's favourite movies. It's one of her favourites. Why is there no search emote function in mobile? Why is this app so bad? You might want to address that concern to DJ Clancy, because I say quite often, Turgus, there's 2 million apps on the App Store. I think Twitch actually has the top spot for being the worst app. You can't gigantify emotes, no search emote function. There's lots of things that you can't actually get into. They charge you more, and I understand why, but they charge you more when you buy bits on mobile. Oh yeah, those flying monkeys used to scare me. They still do scare me Sparky. I don't know about used to. Yeah, number of times I've seen that movie and I'm still like, no. I mean, for its time, the flying monkeys were very impressive. Yeah, it's like stop motion animation at its best. Alrighty, thanks again, everybody. I appreciate all the generosity that caused the hype train, and also people participating in the giveaway. Because I know we don't have a massive crew in here. We don't have a massive crowd. I'm trying to get the numbers up. All right, I'm trying to get it up for the partner push, and hopefully, we'll get to that point. And hopefully, it won't take 12 months. Did you see my new emotes? Wait, what? Oh my goodness, look, Turgus has added my emotes to his collection. That is fantastic, amazing, and I appreciate your support, Turgus. If anybody else wants to, if they stream and they want to add either or both of those emotes to your collections, just either check out the stream news channel on my Discord server or ping me on Twitch Whisper or ping me on Discord. And I'll sort you out. I'll get the files to you. Thank you, Turgus. I do appreciate that. Insert clap emotes for everyone. Yeah. Or you could just use the clap command. That works too. Yeah. I don't know if it's a command, if it's just a command, or if it detects the word clap in chat. No, it is actually a command. Okay. All right, we got that cleared up. All right, so we've done the sticker giveaway. So next on today's list, before we get to working on Rescue Ball, and I know, there we go. I know Dark Muppeteer's like, you're going to do any game dev today. I'm trying, Dark Muppeteer. Tubby Crumbles, I know you're probably sitting there grinding your teeth and biting your nails as well. I'm going to try to get to that point today, all right? We're barely 2 hours in. Exactly. We're barely 2 hours in, and we need to fix the push command. As soon as I fix that, then we will, in fact, jump into the game dev portion of the stream. So, do we like my new hat? Is it a bit different? It's not the blackness with Bit Gamey on that you normally see. It's I feel like it's pretty close to being the Twitch official purple. Why though? Why what? Why did you put taco in chat? Only you can answer that, Turgus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I missed a stream. These are rookie numbers. That's still almost 11 streams, Ella. That's a lot of nudity from a beautiful human. Just saying. Feels like the pin should be lower on the cap. So the reason the pin was where it is twofold. Firstly, I know a lot of the time if I'm coding and stuff, I don't know, maybe the other cap's different. Maybe the other cap has a deeper brim. But a lot of the time you can't really see lower down on the cap. Maybe if I talk like this, you can't really see it. But I felt like it might be obscured. So it's currently here, Dark Muppeteer. Where are you thinking? Like halfway between the bottom and where it is now? So like here? Maybe? No rush. Yeah, maybe about half. Okay. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to fix it right now. Okay, and while I'm fixing it, I'm going to show you my shirt. And you might be like, wait, we've already seen your shirt. No. Nay. As John Pinette, one of my favourite comedians, once said, you've seen the front of the shirt. You haven't seen the back. When I was putting my shirt on today, I said to Mrs. Gamey, I love this shirt, but I really wish it didn't have the logo on the front so I could wear it back to front so the back could be on the front. You'll see why in a minute. Oh, Ella, thank you for the contribution to the challenge. This particular challenge in particular is moving particularly slowly, so I'm thinking maybe people don't want me to play Katamari Damacy reroll on stream. Maybe. More to the left. Maybe a Twitch neck tattoo to show them you are really dedicated. You know, let's talk about dedicated streamers in a moment. Okay, John Panette is funny. John Panette is hilarious, and he was taken from us too soon. Yeah, when he does his free sketch, it's hilarious. It's probably not that politically correct, but I find him hilarious, and he's one of the comedians in recent years that I find myself actually laughing out loud to. I've had shirts like that, or I wish the writing on the back was on the front. Right, Ella? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand up, I'm going to turn around. This is going to be quality content. We're going to have people flocking in now as soon as they hear that I show the back of my shirt. We're just going to be flooded with people. We're going to get raids from some massive streamers. My numbers are going to be through the roof, and it's going to be like the fastest partner application on record ever in the history of ever. All right? Or not. Anyway, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to show you the back of my shirt, and then while I'm showing you the back of my shirt, I'm going to take off the pin. I'm going to try and put it in a place that makes Dark Muppeteer and HarryOCat happier. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to come down about halfway. So it should be about here, and then there is actually a line. I think there's a line down the middle of the front of the cap, HarryOCat. So I should be able to make it central if it's not already. Okay, hattier. Yes, it's going to be. I'm going to make them hattier. Okay, so we'll stand up. So this is the front of the shirt. We have the lovely Pac-Man logo. Check out the back. Look at the back of the shirt. Have you seen anything quite as glorious as what you're seeing right now on the back of this shirt? No, I think is the answer. All right. So I'm reaffixing the pin. It's further down. I'm going to try and make it in the center because I don't want to upset HarryOCat. All right. So I think this is probably about as central as I can make it. Now I push it through without trying to push it through my finger because these pins can be a little bit sharp. Okay. So all I need to do now, you've seen tie pins, right? It's the same kind of thing. You've seen Balint's pins when he sends those out, right? That's the same kind of clasps on the back. All right. So when I turn back around now and see me on stream again, the pin should be in a different position. It should be lower down. It should be more central, and it should hopefully please HarryOCat and Dark Muppeteer. Is that good? Or are you going to tell me now it's wonky? How's that looking? I need some feedback. Where do we insert coin? I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny where you should insert the coin, Ella. I guess that's entirely up to the player. Would be faster if you reinstalled the under. What? HarryOCat! Oh my goodness! So much generosity, it's insane. 75? Do I have a 75 story? No, I don't have any stories about the number 75. No. Why do you need your feet back? Why do you need your feet back? Who took them? Feet back. Hang on, I feel like I'm missing out. Where do we insert coin? You read my mind. Wait, did we have a Nerduino sneak in? Hang on a minute. Thanks for the gift sub. Yeah, HarryOCat's being very generous today, and lots of other people. When we had a hype train, also being very generous. You said you need more feedback. No, sorry. Okay, HarryOCat. Feedback with a D. Yeah, I need the D. Okay, not a T. Feedback, not feedback. All right, I'm glad we got that cleared up because I was a little I was a little confused. Seems better. Okay, well, let me know, Dark Muppeteer. You know, if maybe I'll wear it back to front and I'll wear it like a rapper skateboarding kid or something. I don't know. Maybe to the side. Yeah, I'd obviously have to move the pin, or you wouldn't see the pin. But do let me know. We did see a Nerdwino. Look at the emotes that Nerdwino's sporting. Everybody, yeah. Have you seen those emotes that Nerdwino's sporting? You know, you saw them from Turgus earlier, and there they are from the mighty Nerdwino. How are you doing, my favourite moon person? Welcome on in. If you haven't seen Nerdwino before, go drop him a follow. You're going to see him right now.
The third time lucky. The featured picturesque gibbous moon.
Isn't it great when you like, you know, hey, it's live, and so you're going to make mistakes, and then you make mistakes, and everybody's like, oh, let's record it for posterity. Let's have a clip that can probably be shown over and over and over, and in fact over again in the future. Great stream last night, Nerdwino. As always good fun over at Nerdwino's stream. I mean, different kinds of fun, maybe, possibly last night, but anyway, fun nonetheless. How's your day going, Nerdwino? Are you having a happy hump day? I hope you are. And thank you for swinging by today, knowing I'm on a push and helping to crank up those numbers. So what you missed so far is I just had to move the pin on my hat, Nerdwino. We had a couple of complaints from people about my cap. I just realised that even the emotes, because they have the word partner in, they trigger the curtain. We should probably fix that. I'm on that next. All right. Yeah. These cones. Did we shout Freshy out yet? Freshy's actually playing a game at the moment. I believe it's called Roadcraft. Is that right, Freshy? So in between his XL wizardry shenanigans, he's also playing games. So, yeah. There it is. That was a bit of a delayed reaction, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, this is where he shakes his tushy. Come on. Tell us, Freshy.
You guys can't see it, but I'm shaking my ass.
There it is. Rump shaker. Need a zoom in on cap redeem. Well, actually, it's funny you say that. I mean, it's not funny, but we no longer have the... Thank you, Ella. Happy Valentine's month to you too. Look, there's Blint's hair. True. Yeah, so we don't have the what time is it redemption anymore. So we have freed up a spot. Sorry, Lodot. Not this time. We have freed up one of the presets. So the webcam has 3 presets. One goes to my shirt. One goes to the light curtain. Oh, look, Smikes gave us a shout out. It's just started streaming, so it's... Oh, man. So let's return the favour, as we always like to. Maybe I should make that automatic. Though I don't want to be in the middle of something and it brings up a clip.
It's time to take your meds, take your meds. If it's
time to take your meds, take your meds. If it's time to take your meds, it's time to take your meds, take your meds. There we go. That famous meds song that everybody knows, you can just sing along. So if you love singing along to things, get over to Smikes' stream. Help him out with the crossword, because that's how he usually starts and sometimes finishes his streams. Yeah. Big Game, he's avoiding the clip, so you all are free to enjoy. Wait, what? What? What are you... How did... What clip? What are you... Steve! Oh, great. I'm going to be crushed. Thank you. Thank you, Lodoc Steve. I'll be right back. Huh? Yes, Lodoc wins. GG's, Lodoc. All right, so, because I don't want to upset anybody, especially Freshie, we're going to look at the clip. Okay. I obviously missed it in chat. I'm obviously not being a pro streamer today. All right. So, well then, let's find out what the well then is. Oh, I feel like I missed a bunch in chat. Let me scroll back. Oh my goodness. I think it's all the generosity and things that are throwing me today. All right. We talked about feedback. Okay. Who do we feed? No, we're not actually feeding anybody as such. Like in Disney, exactly. Cutie Kitty, yep. Captain Krabs with his new Five Turd emotes. And I'm good. Too old to be here, really, but here I am. Now, do we know? I'm deleting that message, and you know what the next step is after deleting messages? I think you're well aware. Okay, Mike. Exactly. You see, Nerdwino knows. We were talking earlier about the. We even watched the Mike Geico commercial on YouTube. Yeah. What? When did your complaints department reopen? Yeah. Anyway, just while testing the bot. Okay, so playing games while testing the bot. Freshie has a private pile bot. You could say that Freshie has piles, but I wouldn't say that. It's like Minecraft, but with roads. I mean, yeah, kind of, sort of. I see a little bit of overlap there, possibly. So yeah, I wasn't avoiding the clip. I just hadn't seen the clip. So maybe I need some way of doing that. Lodoc, what are you trying to tell me, Lodoc? All right, well, we can watch the clip while I'm being silent. Why are you going to do me like that, Freshie? Why? And this one from Turgus. Nor deny. Thank you, Turgus. All right. Well, I know we only mentioned it like 2 hours ago, but Makey is going to get a look in next as soon as I catch up with chat. Lots of the tickles. Spank. That one still doesn't work though. No. Well, yes. I mean, there is a spank command saying that there's not a spank command. Does that mean I do really have a spank command? If it's diverting you to science streams? I feel like I have a spank command. No tickle spank though, no. Lodoc always seems to somehow find commands that I don't have. There's a command I didn't know we needed. Lodoc with all the tickle spanks. I don't even... no, I'm not looking that up. Especially on Urban Dictionary. Okay. Are the song requests working today, or are they balked again, Turgus? I don't know. I see you did request some button poetry, but I don't remember hearing button poetry. Song requests aren't working. Okay. Let's see if we can get that fixed, but also... hang on. Copy sub action from there. And to be a method before the power on. So we've got a partner check. I'm going to paste sub action, drag that up here, and then delete that one. All right, so before we fix song requests, let me just try the partner one again real quick. See if it has in fact fixed. Hey, there we go. All right, we have a push command. It shows the Twitch partner push check, and there we go. Job done. Excellent. Fixed. I'm just here to help. It's like when you come to my stream and redeem Toasty, and I don't have Sammy open. It's kind of become almost meme-worthy now, hasn't it, Turgus? I go into Turgus's stream, and I'm like, Toasty! And it's like, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh, the Sammy board is not open. It does make things work better when the bot you need to help on your stream is open and awake. Roading a spank. That'd be quite the command. I'm not even going to ask what you'd need to open to see if the Schrodinger spank worked, Lodot. Probably the same place that Ella wanted to insert a coin earlier. Just saying. While you're on it, TTS is... What was it in Jurassic Park? So close to me, like, wait, TTS is... Oh, hang on. Hang on, one cotton picking minute. I'll see what Ariacat's doing. I've got your number, as they say. All right, so we fix the push command. That's good. Now we need to fix song requests because, you know, Turgus feels in need of some poetry today. For some reason, there's a lot of assets being posted for Unreal on the Fab Store, and it's blowing up my streamer bot. So let's do what we usually do. Let's try closing out Spotify first. Sorry, Kilted Ninja. I know we're playing your playlist today, but I'm trying to fix song requests right now. So give us a moment, and before we know it, Kilted Ninja's music will be back. There we go. Now let me do a test one. Song I normally use for test. No! Still not working. So, you know, Balint's not here, but we do have Balint's stand-in or understudy, which is Turgus. I don't really want Turgus to know that I have to restart StreamerBot. Let's talk amongst yourselves for a moment, please, while I fix this. Come on, scroll wheel, work. And end task. Gone. Start her up. Keep her lit, as a famous Irish streamer says. Do we know any Irish streamers? Anybody? Can you throw any names in chat of Irish streamers that you know? Everyday Gamer M, maybe? Connix, that's two Irish streamers that immediately spring to mind. No, Captain Krabs doesn't know any. I think we all know who that one was. Thank you, Lodot. All right. Are we working again? Are we back in business? Do we actually have? We do! Yes! And to celebrate working song requests again, let's actually play the song I always use for some reason for testing. All right, Turgus, I see you've already put your request in, Turgus. Air horn frenzy. Is that going to blow everybody's ears off? I hope not. I was going to say, Connix, I beat you to it, Freshie. Nobody came in with Everyday Gamer M or Mon, as they like to be called. I think that's all the Irish streamers we know, right? Possibly. Oh, hang on. What's that other guy's name? The one who always says he's from the Midlands. He bought a house recently. Oh, he's got that game coming out in early access soon with that tiny publisher. What are they called? Microsoft? Microprose. Yeah. What's his name? Can't remember. Anyway, I forgot too, Cat Crabs. It'll come back to me. Is it me? It is not you, Harrier Cat. No. No. We can do a shout out for Harrier Cat though, who doesn't actually stream at the moment, but keeps saying they might. Ah. Maybe I was getting confused with Dark Muppeteer. No. Okay. This brings me right back to 1993. Is that when this came out? Not quite, Dr. Captain Sir. No, it is not. Looking for text to speech? Try using say instead. Did you take TTS away from us? Well, let's say it's on a sabbatical, Ella. I didn't realise that old TTS command was in there. Way back when, we did actually have TTS just on a command. I think it might even have been before I was affiliate. That's how old it is. Let me have a look. Actions and queues. Actions. TTS. Yeah, there it is. It's triggered by the TTS command. That's funny. All right, well, let's disable that. That is funny, though. Say test. Say give back TTS. Say this is a lie. I mean, it kind of is a lie. Say my name. Say my name. Actually, I heard a song the other day and I forgot about it, and I thought, this is quite catchy, as they say. It's quite an earworm, so I'm going to make a request for it. It's not say my name, it is that's not my name. I was going to say I don't see us lasting the whole song on this, but given that it's not really that long a track anyway, thank goodness. It's under a minute, so yeah. All right, finally out of meetings for the day, Dr. Captain Sir. That is something which is hype worthy. No more meetings for Dr. Captain Sir on Hump Day. Tiny toxic tofu. Freshie wins the naming of Irish streamers for the day. I'd forgotten about Tiny Toxic Tofu. She's not kind of Irish. She's kind of very Irish. 93. Say, this doesn't work. It doesn't, you're right. Abba, can you say this? The Ting Tings, that's it. Yeah. Ting Ting. See, Ella? Do you love this song, Ella? Is it one of your favourites? Had you forgotten about it? Oddly, why is this sort of a bop? Oh, the air horn. Yeah, it was kind of, wasn't it? I was thinking I might have to skip it, but it was fairly short, so I think we were good. But let's have some Stevie Nicks. Honestly, kind of forgot about it. There's also another song. I can never remember the song title. I just remember the band. And they were called Tattoo. I don't know if they were like a one-hit wonder. But I can't. Tattoo song just brings up a song called Tattoo, but it's all the things she said. See, Harrier Cat, I knew I could rely on somebody. Because when you search for Tattoo song, it just finds a song called Tattoo. It doesn't really take you straight to all the things she said. Wait, did somebody... Okay, it's already in there. Thank you, Captain Krabs. Nice one. Oh my goodness, we have the legend himself, Irish John Games, coming in with a bean sneeze. That's his name. That's his name. You're saying you didn't remember him. We couldn't think of the Irish streamer. We went through Everyday Gamer M. We went through Connix. We went through Tiny Toxic Tofu. We covered quite a few Irish streamers and couldn't remember that guy who's signed up with Microsoft Pros, Micro Pros. Yeah, Irish John Games, that's it. And Rise of Piracy got itself an early access date. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, well, we can do a shout out now. Whoosh!
We had no power for 3 days and inches of the way stuff. Oh my word. We're talking about snow.
Yes, we were talking about snow. Look, you made yourself chuckle now. If you're not already following Jern, you know what to do. Get yourself over there. Drop him a follow. Watch him working on the fantastic RTS, best piratist game ever in the history of pirate games ever. You can play it soon. Yeah, on the Steam store. You've seen the link. There you go. You got the link in chat. All right. You know what to do. Don't just click on wishlist though. Click on follow as well. All right, both of those buttons. All right, and then we can still be friends. How you doing, Joan? I hope you're having a not quite so manic, hectic 56-hour day. I hope things are slowing down somewhat, possibly slightly for you. Wait, somebody's moving their birthday. What? You were supposed to release it on my birthday. I did. Your birthday has officially been moved. Oh, there we go. See? Always being accommodating, even moving your birthday for you, Turgus. See? I mean, you know, to be honest, I thought it might be on my birthday. But no. I guess my birthday's been moved as well. It's increased in intensity, but good. Okay, good intensity. Taking regular breaks. Self-care is important, Jern. I'm not telling you that because I'm your mom. I'm not telling you that because I'm your supervisor or your manager. Just because we care about you. We want to make sure that you're in a good space. I'm loving how many people have the bit for partner push emotes. Me too, Ella. I did post them on my Discord server, and I did also say if people wanted them. So Berlin has them. Well, one or both. Nerdwino, Irish John Games, Turgus, Yogurt Garrel. We're cranking up the list there. So if anybody else streams, like, I don't know, Captain Krabs, or anybody else in here that does stream and would like those emotes, if you're on my Discord server, then they're in the stream news channel. Or, in fact, if you're not on my Discord server and don't want to be, you can just ping me. Either ping me on Twitch Whisper and I'll get you hooked up, or send me a friend's request, or if we're already friends, send me a DM on Discord and, you know, we'll make it happen. Okay? Just putting that out there. Look at all those. Look, Turgus, Bitpoosh, Turgus, Bitpoosh 2, Glorious. You are all following Turgus, right? I'm actually trying something a bit different today with the shout-outs. Instead of saying, okay, I'm going to shout out everybody, and then it takes like half an hour, I'm just shouting out people as we talk about them. Okay, so since we're talking about Turgoose, and they also pong you. I mean, I guess they could ping me and pong me. They could ping pong me, but buy me dinner first. Ow! Taking fire! Taking fire! Do you know who folied the sounds for that game? That guy, Turgus. Yeah. That tickles. Who's tickling? Tickle today. You gave today a big Elmo tickle. Thank you. That's a lot nicer than the one Dukasoft did earlier, where he put the word Willy in there. Yeah. There was nobody called Willy in chat, so I didn't like to ask any follow-up questions, but yeah. Lee offering hookup service now for remote service. No, let's not spread that. Really, please. No. I have a family, as Balint says. Shart, there we go. There's the emote for the game. The fantastic Tank City game, I'm going to call it. Such a great game. It was, and had such great sound effects as well. Yeah. You know what you should do, Turgus? You should take some of those sound effects and put them into your stream as redemptions, maybe. Yeah. You can have that idea for free. I won't charge you for that. Sound effects made it. Boom! Kaboom! Combo! Did Dukesoft think he was in a Bardaki stream with that tickle? I don't know. I honestly, like I say, Doctor, I did not want to ask follow-up questions, so we very quickly moved on. It has more maps than just the city now. Ooh. Very nice. So, Dharma Patir mentioned this about 15 hours ago, so let's have a quick look at Makey. And apparently, I don't know if any Unity developers in here are aware, but this apparently allows you to get hookups, speaking of HarioCat's hookups, to get hookups with Unity. Cutie Kitty, thank you for the lurk. It's much appreciated because, as it says over here, lurking is love, okay? Don't need to reach so far, do I, when the camera comes back? Lurking is love. Thank you. And thanks again for your generosity today, Cutie Kitty, with your gifties and stuff. It's much appreciated. We didn't do a shout out for Cutie Kitty. Wait, before Cutie Kitty runs off. Forgot that Cutie Kitty marks their streams slash clips as you're just going to have to come and watch me. So there you go. Go and watch Cutie Kitty. All right. When she's streaming next, drop a follow. And good things will more than likely happen to you if you do the thing. Now I'm not sure if HarioCat is actually lurking or if that's just a hat tip to Balint's spank command. But either way, if you are lurking, HarioCat, thank you very much. And again, thank you for your generosity today. Always good to see you. So let's see what's going on here. Let's find out what this actually is. Is there an about? No, too much to have about at the top, isn't it? Company, maybe? About us. Here we go. Work hard, dream bigger. Makey started out as a project that was initiated by 2 students at MIT Media Lab under the advisorship of Mitch Resnick and is an academic and artistic project. Now it's both a business and a project with thousands of community collaborators, with more joining the ranks of inventors every day. Makey is a spin-off from Joy Labs. So without reading too much into this so far, this reminds me of the cardboard stuff that Nintendo did, where, you know, it's a basic game, but you can makey stuff to go along with it. So Dharma Patir had said something about you can hook things up to Unity. So resources, maybe? All activities. It lets you make weird input devices. Thought you'd find it interesting. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I would find it interesting, given that we were talking, and I think that's when it prompted you to mention it, about hooking my new bestie possibly up to the stream. All right, lay down again, milk it. All right, makey bongos and people piano. Buzzer app. Oh, I remember the buzzer apps for the quiz show games on PS2. Yeah, I'm gonna have a shufty. I'll have a look through that later off stream. Thank you for that link. All right, so quick reminder: the Unity Asset Store has daily flash deals. What are you doing right now? Why are you messing up my things, PC? 70% off these assets. But hurry. That should work. I made things like board games linked to Unity, where moving pawns around the board updates scores, and on the PC when you contact specific tiles. Interesting. Yeah, things like that do interest me. Oh, Turgus, your emote combinations are second to none. Oh, it's tattoo. That's why I couldn't find it. T-A-T-U, not I'm spelling it like the getting inked tattoo. That makes more sense. Makes more sense why it didn't come up in a search anyway. Alrighty. So these are the assets for today. The link's in chat if you want to have a look. Since I'm a relatively poor person, I usually look at the $10 or less assets even after the discount. So I'm not sure how well served I am today. What do we have? What's down here? 2D enemy sprite pack. Not really doing 2D at the moment, so even at $6, probably wouldn't grab that one. Ultimate Base Project, Foundation Framework. Sounds a bit yawny. Rapid Icon in Editor Icon Generator. Yeah, we kind of do that already without an asset, so I'm going to spend $9 on that. And that's it for today. So, yeah, links in chat if you want to go and take a look yourself. But it's only for another 21 hours, this particular selection in particular. So we'll take a possible longer look at them tomorrow. But yeah, whizzing through stuff today so we can get to the core of today's stream. And not forgetting the Cinti Store. Cinti Store has 70% off for another 4 days and 18 hours. You can get these fantastic assets for 70% off. I guess they don't tell you the price on this screen, but these are any packs that you've been interested in. Their animations are actually quite good. I've used their animations before. I think it was actually Cinti animations that I used in the Cinti Game Jam. You should be rich. You should be rich now. Fine, I'll go buy more assets. Thank you, Anders. Anders sometimes, some days, some weeks, Anders keeps the lights on by using my links. So I always appreciate that. 70% off special deals. Here we go. 105, $60, $60, $60, 30, 30, 16.50, and last but not least, $15. I mean, $15. There's some great idle animations in here. And what I like is that Cinti didn't just say, okay, we're going to have idle animations the same as everywhere else, same as you can get pretty much for free on Mixamo. they're actually animations you won't see anywhere else. So as somebody that owns this animation pack, I can actually recommend it. Turgus, this is an interesting choice. Was this a Eurovision song entry, perchance, or is it just something that you know about? Alrighty. So we covered that. All right, the Twitch Partner Program seems quite an apt time to take a look at this. So for those unfamiliar with what a partner push is, for those unfamiliar with what the Twitch Partner Program is all about, we're about to find out. All right, so when you first start streaming, you're a streamer. Makes sense, right? You're not able to monetize your channel at that point with Twitch built-in tools, although, you know, there are other ways to monetize before you get affiliate status. But after you've been streaming for a while and you've met the criteria to level up to affiliate, which is what I am currently, then the next step after that is apparently for those who should be committed, and wait, for those who are committed to streaming and are ready to level up from affiliate. So you go streamer, affiliate, partner, next rung on the ladder, ambassador, where Balint is, and then CEO of Twitch, where Balint is going next, allegedly. Twitch partners are creators who stream a variety of content from games, music, talk shows, art, to just about anything else you can imagine. If you love sharing what you do with a live community, hello, have you met me? And have built up a sizable audience on Twitch, I mean, I'm trying. We want to hear from you. If you want to learn more about how to grow your channel on Twitch, visit Twitch Creator Camp. All right, hang on a minute. Message from Firefighter Gamey. Okay, Berlin Chief Education Officer. I mean, yeah, it could stand for that. Maybe when he gets into the position, he'll change it to that. All right, I'm going to need to BRB for a quick moment. And when I come back, when everybody's grabbed their favourite beverage and or their favourite snack, we'll take a look. A bit of a deeper dive, if you will, and also into this Twitch Creator Camp. We'll do a deeper dive and find out exactly That'd be nice. This is something that we've discussed in the past, where when you go to Ice Bear Bear's stream, he has a little polar bear emote in the corner, kind of going like this, dancing, and people kept joining his chat and going, hey, is that tied to the bits per minute of the music? So I thought, let me see if I can do that. Train is here. Wait, what? Twitch charity raid train? Balint. What is going on, Balint? Oh my goodness. What in the world is going on right now? You did what? Raised how much for who? Here's a cheer from us to you. Well, thank you. Yes, we're currently fundraising for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, who do a lot. Wait, how did... What? How have I met my goal? My goal was $500. I had $115 raised, and somehow, magically, it's now shot up to the goal. What in the world? Thank you. That was crazy. That last clip, I was doing my charity stream, and the bar was nicely moving along, and then Twitch came in and they went, what's your goal? Oh, bam, there you go. There's a donation to take you all the way up. One of the many crazy streams. Why? Why is that explosion often offset? I need to fix that. All right, well, we're not going to be able to get into this today. We're not going to be able to talk about the Twitch partner stuff until tomorrow, as something has come up. Nothing to worry about. Nothing
urgent, but when Lodok finishes squashing me, we will need to raid out.
So I need to go and take care of something, which is going to be 30 minutes to an hour. And then I was also going to have to raid out after a while anyway to take Firefighter Gamey to get their truck. So, yeah, almost 2 3/4 hours. So a little bit shorter than normal. But tomorrow, I don't believe I have any appointments. I don't believe I will be required to do anything other than stream. So should we see if we can go for an extra long stream tomorrow? How about that? Does that sound good? We did manage to fix the push command. There we go. So that's working. AI, that game dev goodness. No, we're not using AI for the game dev, Dark Muppeteer. No, that's not what we do here. I'm sorry. You must be talking about things like vibe coding that other people do. So you might need another channel for that. But anyway, no AI coding today. Well, or ever. No vibe coding. None of that stuff. But tomorrow there will be lots of game dev stuff. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a uber long game dev stream, not just to make Dark Muppeteer and Tubby Crumbles happy, but to make me happy as well, because I need to make some progress. Oh, and a last minute Steve from Lodot. Steve! Can't win again, surely. Again? And he wins. Thank you, Steve Lodot. I'll be right back. Yes, and on Friday, don't forget, we have the horror stream, the third of 3, so the third and final horror stream for this particular game, in particular, Still Wakes the Deep. We're gonna try and actually finish it. I'm assured by Dark Muppeteer that even as slow as my PC is, and even as slow as I am, I might be able to finish it next stream. So Friday's the horror stream. Tomorrow, uber long stream, doing lots and lots of game dev stuff. But for now, unfortunately, because something has cropped up, which is nothing to worry about, I do need to I do need to be thrown in the trash, apparently. Thanks, Lodot. Well, while I'm being thrown in the trash, I'm going to look for a raid target. All right, let's see who we have on today, who we can raid across to, who we can spread the love to. And there might be new raid messages. Let's head over to the ending scene. I know, Dark Muppeteer. I deleted it. I was trying to be funny, but it didn't really seem that funny. But anyway, I do try. Bless my little cotton socks, as they say. All right, let's see who's on, who we can raid across to today, who we're going to spread the love to, who haven't we raided in a while, who, in fact, haven't we raided before. That might be also something if we're spreading the love. Because obviously, you know, part of the pushing is possibly going to new places or places we haven't raided very often and doing the thing. Malemony is on. I don't think we've raided Malemony in the longest time, if ever. Let's check out what Malemony's doing today. I believe we have raided Malemony before, but it's probably been a while. Pushing far, pushing wide. Exactly. That's what she said. Wait, what? Okay, so we're going to kick off the raid to Malemony today. Big thanks, as always, to the mods for keeping us safe. We did actually see them all today, which is a rare treat. And we'll be raiding over to Malemony. There, in fact, look, we have new raid messages. So, first one is for subscribers. Second one is for non-subscribers. And if you could copy that message and paste it into Malemony's chat. Malemony is good people. You'll see, well, I see Malemony most often in Balint stream. So, you know, if somebody's good enough to be in Balint stream, you know they're good people, right? Arting and crafting, but mostly arting today, as you can see from that loveliness. Yeah, so Wednesday, apparently, according to this schedule, because I got my days mixed up, says no stream, but I'm quite sure I was here today. So we will, in fact, ignore that. And I will be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time. Might even start a bit earlier, so make sure your notifications are enabled. Might start a bit earlier to make up for... What? Subscription to Nelf. Thank you. 77, just as we're raiding out. Thank you so much, Harry Cat. So much generosity. All right, everybody. Really appreciate it. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks.